Hey guys, hope you had a great week, or weekend. The week is just starting. Anyways, I just wanted to show you my awful bad hair day. So it's been like really rainy and humid for the past 3 days or so, but I thought, they said it wasn't gonna rain that much today, so I was like, oh well, I'll like unbraid my plaits and like do a braid out today, and like I was just gonna rock it. And I like woke up this morning and I fixed my hair for about 40 minutes and it looked really really nice. And I brought an umbrella with me, but it was like really flimsy, and as soon as I get outside the umbrella like breaks in the wind and my hair got really wet and just absorbed all the water and went like so it's like really like fluffy right now, and these two pieces right here, like for most of the afternoon it was just kind of sticking up like this, and I would just like brush it back down with my hands and kind of just like upped over again. I mean, some people might not consider this to be a bad hair day, but I don't know. I feel like if I wasn't walking like confidently or just like imagining how fierce I am, that like the like looks that I got, like it probably would have hurt my feelings. But I mean, at this point I don't really care when people look at me, look at my hair, because I love my hair and I love myself. So if I'm having a bad hair day, it's a bad hair day, but it's not the end of the world. But my best friend really liked it, so that's cool. I like went out to grab lunch and stuff with him, and I like met his mom. And she's so adorable. She was like, "Oh, you cut your hair." It's this like little Asian lady. She's so nice. But yeah. Anyways, that's that about my hair. Now I just want to like do like a few little rants that are gonna go from like from point A to point Z and all over the place. But okay, I know my friends always say that I'm a hater, and okay, I don't consider myself to be like a real hater. I might hate sometimes, but it's always like it's pretty respectful. I don't really like get down to it. But anyways, I was at church on Sunday, and I was having like a really really good time, and this group went up to like do their like presentation or whatever, and they're called Hands of Praise, and they like do songs, but they do it through sign language. And there was like this like beautiful, like maybe she was like 27, 28-year-old lady, and she had natural hair, and I'm not sure the style she was going for. It was like a puff to the side, so it was like up, but then it was like that, so this side was like really big, and then like this side was like up like that. I thought she looked fine. Like, I was like, oh yeah, do your thing, girl. And then like this like couple beside me just like burst out laughing like in the middle of the performance, and I was like, what the hell? Like, be respectful of her. Like, she's up there, like, doing her best. She's singing, she's, doing her hands of praise, and you're sitting here like laughing and talking about her hair and oh my god, I can't believe she walked out of the house like that, like oh my god, look at her hair, blah blah blah. Like, it was like this guy and his girlfriend, and I could like if you shaved off all of her hair, I could hold it in my hand without closing my fist. Like, that's how little hair she had, and it was relaxed, and it was like at her ear, and like it just looked really damaged. And I'm like, your hair laughing at this woman who has gorgeous long hair. Like, if you like straightened her hair, it'd probably be like to her bra strap, when your hair does not look that great. So I was just having a little hateration going on in my head at church, but then I just had to ask God to help me to get over that so I could focus on the sermon. Anyways, rant number one. Rant number two. I was coming home on the subway, so I was taking the subway in Boston to get the bus, and this like guy came on the train, and he was talking to this old lady, and you know, this is really, really nice old lady. Like, she had a cane, and she like got up and gave her seat to this blind guy, while everybody else was just like, I don't even care. So like eventually she got a seat, and then this guy came on the train, and he was like, you hate it when it's crowded, right? Because like I really hate it too. And she just kind of smiled, and she was like, oh, whatever. And he was like, yeah, because you know, half the people on the train, they don't even know how to speak English. And even if they speak English, they like speak with this dialect that I can't even understand. Like, if I come to America, I should know how to speak English. I shouldn't expect people to understand my language. I mean, okay, maybe. That's a small point if you come to a country where the official language is English, which I don't believe America like officially declared that English is its official language, but that's what's used in all of its, you know, government documents, whatever. So like maybe you should speak English. But just like the way how he said it was just so disrespectful. And like even though he was talking to like this like little old white lady, and he like the whole time he was saying this, he was staring at this like middle-aged Asian woman. I think she was Chinese from the conversation I heard her having with her friend, and like literally like staring her down, and she just looked so uncomfortable because I knew she understood what he was saying, but she was pretending not to understand. And I don't know what she was saying to her friend, so maybe they were talking about that. But it's just so like disgusting for you to like come on the train in public space and like just like disrespect people because you don't understand their language. I mean, they're not talking to you. What does it matter what they're saying? What does it matter whether or not they're speaking in English? Maybe they speak in English when they need to speak in English. So that just got me really upset. And then he was like, oh, it's not like I go around speaking Gaelic. And I was like, okay, first of all, I like seriously doubt that you even know how to speak Gaelic. Like maybe your like great grandparents spoke Gaelic, but you have like the thickest Boston accent. You were definitely born here. Like I doubt you speak anything other than English. So please stop with your ignorance. So anyways, that's rant number 2. Rant number 3. I'm sorry, I just need to get these things out so that I don't like spend all night thinking about it. I was like walking down the street, and there's like this little girl, and she was with her mom and like a guy. I don't think it was her dad. And he was like joking around with her. And she gave her retort back. And the way that she like said it, you know, she was using proper grammar and you know everything. And her mom was like, "Stop sounding like a white person." And I was like, stop sounding like a white person, like, usually that means don't use proper grammar. That's what I take that to mean, because I don't really think that, you know, you can sound like a white person or sound like a black person. You can have dialects from, you know, whatever part of the country you're from. And like, yeah, usually when people say like you're talking like a black person, that is usually to me kind of an insult, because it means you don't. At least with the ways I've heard it, it's to mean that you don't speak a proper grammar. So the idea of a mom telling her child not to sound like a white person, not to use proper grammar when she's talking, not to pronounce the words properly, that just really like bothered me. I guess because I'm like really big into like education and communication. And I understand the importance of being able to connect with the people in your area, you know, through, you know, the dialect that is spoken there. But I also know how important it is to be able to converse at an intellectual level so you can get ahead in life. Like, we can't teach our children to like, you know, this kind of like almost racist, backwards kind of teachings, because I feel like it's not going to bring any wealth into the community. You know, it's not going to help them with their jobs in the future. I don't know, it just really bothered me. So that's rant number 3, and I don't think there's anything else that's bothering me right now. So hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to go do something, probably fix my hair because it looks a mess. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.